Bath Township Public Library, and you are watching Storytime Anytime. Now, we always start Storytime with our special hello song, and while we sing, we do two of the words in American Sign Language. The first word is hello, so you're going to hold up your hand, put it right to the tip of your forehead, and just like you're saluting, lift it up and away. That's how we say hello in American Sign Language. The next word we're going to do is friends. We're going to take our two pointer fingers. They are best friends, so they're going to give each other hugs. And that's how we say friends in American Sign Language. Are you ready to sing? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. We're going to sing one more time. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Are you ready to listen to some stories? Our first story today is a classic you may have heard before. This is called The Paper Bag Princess. And this is by Robert Munsch, and it's illustrated by Art Marchenko. And this is published by Anik Press. Here we go. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. And she was going to marry a prince named Ronald. There's Elizabeth. And there's Ronald. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. Oh no! There goes the dragon with Prince Ronald. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forest and horse's bones. Oh my goodness. Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. Bang, bang, bang. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." And he slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. Bang, bang, bang. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait," shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and the fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Why, yes," said the dragon. He looks very smug. "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon, and he took a huge deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burned up 50 forests. Look at all that fire. "Fantastic," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burned up 100 forests. "Magnificent," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath. But this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. Just a little poof. Elizabeth said, "Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds? "Why, yes," said the dragon, and jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, "Fantastic! Do it again!" So the dragon jumped up and flew around the whole world in just 20 seconds. And when he got back, he was too tired to talk, and he lay down and went straight to sleep. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside it. She shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired, he didn't even move. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave. And there was Prince Ronald, and he looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes. Your hair is all tangled, and you are wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you are dressed like a real princess." That was not nice at all. "Ronald," said Elizabeth, "your clothes are really pretty, and your hair is very neat, and you look like a real prince, but you are a bum." And they didn't get married after all. There she goes. I think that was probably a good choice. Ronald was not very nice after she saved him from that dragon. The end. Our next story is called Night Owl, and this is written and illustrated by Christopher Dennis, and this is published by Little Brown and Company. This book is brand new to our library, and I'm very excited because it is a very good story. Since the day he hatched, Owl had a wish. You see the little owl? He's wearing a pot, and he has a wooden spoon. To be a knight. Wow. Look at those tall knights and a tiny little owl. Every morning before he drifted off to sleep, he imagined himself as a real knight. He would be brave, and he would be clever, and he would have many friends. It was just a dream until one day. You see everything he's dreaming about? He's dreaming about fighting dragons and having friends, other knights. Knights began disappearing from the castle. So look, there's a sign. It says knighthood in just 2 weeks. Apply today. Live a life of honor and adventure. So Owl applied to night school, and to everyone's surprise, he was accepted. Owl was an excellent student, but he had a tough time with a sword. And even the smallest shield was a problem. Those looked too big for him even to hold. And he had a habit of nodding off during the day. Because owls like to sleep at day, right? Night school was hard, but Owl worked, and he graduated with honor, as all knights do. There he is, with all the other knights. He's very small. Owl was assigned to the night watch, and he was very good at his job. Because owls like staying awake at night, right? The other knights usually fell asleep during the long night watch, but Owl didn't mind. All alone on the castle wall, he finally felt like a real knight. He's roasting marshmallows on his spear. Until late one evening, it was very dark and very, very quiet when Owl heard a strange sound. Whoosh! It sounded like a huge bird flapping its wings. "Ooh!" Owl called. He heard the sound again. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. "Hoo, hoo!" he called. There he is. What do you think it is? Do you see a shadow on the castle wall? What does it look like? You see? Shall we find out? Whoosh! Hoo, hoo, hoo! Owl called. What is it? "Who, me?" said a deep voice. "Who, you?" asked Owl. "That is a big dragon." "I am a hungry dragon," said the dragon. Owl was very afraid. But because he was now a real knight, and knights are brave, he puffed out his feathers and said, "I am Owl, and I am a knight of the night watch." "You don't look like a knight," said the dragon. "You look like a midnight snack." And Owl's feathers trembled. But because he was a real knight, and knights are clever, he said, "You don't want me. I am and too small. Hardly even a mouthful. Yeah, I don't think he'd be more than a mouthful for that dragon, would he? A mouthful is enough, snarled the dragon. I am all feathers and fluff, said Owl. A great dragon like you needs something tastier and more filling. How about a pizza instead? How handy that he got pizza delivered so quickly. It turned out that the dragon loved pizza, and they talked about how each of them had hatched from eggs, and how much they liked the night, and how flying was hard to explain to someone who had never done it before. They really had a lot in common. Do you like pizza too? That following week, not a single night disappeared, or the week after that. And every night, Owl patrolled the walls. It was very dark and very, very quiet. But Owl didn't mind because he was brave, he was clever, and he had many friends. Look at all of his friends. There's another knight, and the big dragon. And look, there are little baby dragons. And they're all sharing some pizza around the campfire. That does look fun, doesn't it? The end. We are going to sing a flannel board song today about dragons. Can you help me count the dragons on the flannel board? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dragons. Show me 5 fingers. Are you ready to sing with me? 5 dragons flying free over the land and sea. They like to flap their wings and soar. Flap, flap. One breathes a flame of fire. What color is this dragon? Red. Can you pretend to breathe fire too? Go whoosh. Then he soars higher and higher. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dragons flying free. Flap, flap. Sing again. Show me 4 fingers. 4 dragons flying free over the land and sea. They like to flap their wings and soar. Flap, flap. One breathes a flame of fire. Whoosh. Then she flies higher and higher. There she goes. Now there are 3 dragons flying free. Flap, flap. Can you show me 3 fingers? 3 dragons flying free over the land and sea. They like to flap their wings and soar. Flap, flap. One breathes a flame of fire. What color is this dragon? Blue. Can you make him breathe fire? Go whoosh. Then they fly higher and higher. Now there are 1, 2 dragons flying free. Flap, flap. You show me 2 fingers. 2 dragons flying free over the land and sea. They like to flap their wings and soar. Flap, flap. One breathes a flame of fire. What color is this dragon? Green. Whoosh. He flies higher and higher. Now there is 1 dragon flying free. Flap, flap. You show me 1 finger. 1 dragon flying free over the land and sea. He likes to flap his wings and soar. Flap, flap. He breathes a flame of fire. Whoosh. What color is this dragon? Black. Then he flies higher and higher. Now there are no more dragons flying free. Flap, flap. Good job, everybody. Well, story time is almost over. All we have left to do is to sing our goodbye song. Our goodbye song's a lot like our hello song, but remember how we signed hello? This time we're going to sing and sign goodbye. So you lift your hand up and you wave goodbye. And that is how you say goodbye in American Sign Language. Do you remember, friends? We take our 2 pointer fingers and they are best friends and they are going to give each other hugs. Are you ready to sing? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. We're going to sing one more time. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching Storytime Anytime, and be sure to subscribe to the Bath Township Public Library YouTube channel and also follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Bye!